Hello, hello. Okay, so let's see if we can. Hey, everybody. We're having some technical difficulties here, but let's see what's going on. So, Vic, I'm trying to accept your request. I don't know if it's working. I'm pressing the accept button all the time. Hey, everybody. We're having just a little bit technical difficulties over here. I'm trying to add Vic here, but doesn't seem to be working. Let me try again. I'm sending an invite to Vic. Done. Let's see what happens. Oh,
Here I am.
something's happening. Oh my God. Okay, so we've come totally unprepared because we tried to do like a rehearse run, kind of like a,
Instagram was just being a dickhead. It wasn't us.
yeah, we tried literally like a billion times. So I'm just like, I always like to come prepared everywhere, and when it's not possible, then I'm just, I don't know, just having a little bit of whiskey.
Right on.
So we've already got like oh my God, 65 people watching. So I guess we can just start. So hello, everybody, and hey, Vic.
Hello. And hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning
So,
in.
so how's the weather?
Uh, I was just out picking up dog poop. It's cold, very cold.
Oh, so you're picking up like a frozen pieces of
Yeah,
dog food.
they're easier to pick up when it's this cold.
That's great. Oh yeah. Well, it's quite freezing over here in Finland as well, and still trying to get used to the fact that it's already dark after 3 p.m. So every day the same like that. When you start your workday, it's
Yep.
dark. When you get off work, it's dark. You just have to remember and look out the window at some points and wish for the best. So this is quite new for both of us. Like I've done exactly one Instagram live almost exactly 1 year ago with Thomas when we released the first De La Rocka music video, Out of This World. And that's it. That's why I don't have a lot of experience, and I guess this is your first time doing this.
I think this is my first time. Oh no, I think I did another interview like this, but yeah, I think the invite thing was way easier that time because I don't
Yeah,
remember it being in trouble like this. But whatever, we're here. So
yeah, we're here. Everybody's here. It's so nice. So I was just thinking, like, obviously it would be nice to tell everybody, like, why the hell are we here talking? But maybe we could start easy, and just in the case that somebody doesn't recognize or know, like, one of us or neither of us, like, maybe we should like do this kind of like a small introduction. Well, everybody knows you, obviously, but let's pretend. So let's pretend I don't know who you are. So maybe you can just very shortly tell us who you are.
uh, I'm Vic. I play bass in a band called the Koffin and I also sing in the band.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So if anybody who doesn't know me or what this is all about, I'm Panu. I live in Finland. I'm sitting here in Finland right now. And for the last 1.5 years, I've been working on my solo album, and I used to play in this band called Graveyard Bashers for 6 years. If somebody remembers that band from the past, and yeah, it's been a lot of hard work doing the album. It's still missing 4 songs, and I've released 2 music videos before. One video was 1 year ago with Thomas from Godless Wicked Creeps. The song and the music video is called Out of This World. And on the summer, we released a song called Beer, Blood, and Rock and Roll with Titch from Klingons on the vocals. And now, obviously, we are here releasing our masterpiece together tomorrow.
Yeah, so with you, so far so good. The first 2 tracks you released are awesome. So, hopefully third time is a charm. No promises, everyone.
Yeah. I think I would like to tell, obviously my idea was that we can talk a little bit about creating the actual song and the music video and everything. It's been like a really interesting journey, but I think that I would like to start by telling my story on how and what was my first encounter with you guys, like Koffin Cats here in Finland. This is Thomas is also there. Hi, Thomas. So this is the famous shit story. Do you mind if I tell it?
The night of the Yalovina.
So
yeah. I mean, go for it. It didn't come out of me. So
so anyways, the year was 2012. Hey Ossi, sorry. This meeting is in English only. So maybe at some point there was Ossi writing like you have to talk some Finnish for me.
I said Yalovina, right?
Yeah. Yalovina. That's great.
There we go. Yeah.
So anyway, the year was 2012, and I was visiting for the first time this Juhannus Midsummer Festival called Rock and Roll Jamboree here in Finland. Mm-hmm. And me and my friends set up a camp near this hotel where the festival was held. And during the first night, this American guy just randomly wandered to our camp and said that, hey guys, can I hang out with you? And we started just drinking stuff. And at some point, he introduced that he's Ian. And obviously, he was the guitar player for Koffin Cats at the time. And we were just drinking the whole night. And first it was beer, then it was Yalovina. And at that point, I remember Ian started puking a lot. And at some point, we started drinking this thing called sahti, which is basically unfiltered beer. And Ian was enjoying it very much, but at some point he was like really feeling like he wants to go back to the hotel room, and we were saying like, yeah, man, you can go. And he just grabbed my friend from the arm and said that, no, you don't realize, you really have to escort me. You really have to take me to my hotel room. I cannot make it. And then my friend escorted him to the hotel room, and I think that I want to hear from you, like what happened next.
So I woke up in the morning after I was hanging out with a lot of you guys and feeling pretty good, and I had to get back to the room earlier than Ian did. And so yep. I got up in the morning, and I go into the bathroom, and the bathroom's got a weird smell to it. And I'm still just kind of waking up, half hungover. And I look down, and there's like brown on the sink. And I look down, and there's brown on my stomach because I didn't have a shirt on. And I realized because I was leaning over the sink, I rubbed up against it. there was brown on me. And then I looked at the wall, and then I looked at the shower. You know, over in Europe, the showers are part of the bathroom. It's
Yep.
just one big shower sometimes. Well, that was covered in brown.
Yep.
And then I realized what had happened because there was like shitty underwear, shorts, whatever, like in the garbage. And it looked like somebody took these shorts and went, woo, all around the bathroom. And so I left that room and went across the hall over to E-Ball's room. And I was just like, I woke him up. I was so disgusted. I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm covered in shit. I gotta use your shower. Yeah.
So that's our first encounter. I mean, like my first encounter with Koffin cats, and I just call it the shit episode. And the next morning, my friend who escorted Ian to his room, he came across Ian, and Ian said like first thing like, man, you don't believe what happened. Like at the moment I slammed the hotel door shut, I shat myself.
I think I remember him saying when he was running up the stairs, he knew it was too late.
Yeah. So I remember that after your gig, we got like introduced somehow, and you and all the rest of the guys just came to our something like our camp or something, like saying something like, "So you are the guys we can thank for this episode." There's shit everywhere.
Yep.
Yep. So, anyways, I've been listening to Koffin Cats for a long, long time, and obviously I have my own favorites, like favorite albums, which are a bit of the older ones. Everybody has their own favorites.
Oh yeah.
And I know that you have been like evolving and just a little bit trying different things during different years. Did Ian find the brown note? Yes, he did.
Oh yeah.
He did. So anyways, during the making of my album, at some point, there was this idea. I was actually talking with Daniel from Resurrex, and he had like a post, like a Facebook story or something, where he had filmed some kind of like a security robot going just on the street. And I remember that I actually wrote to him saying that, man, these robots are everywhere. Like it's the AI and robots everywhere, and it's just getting worse all the time. Like now you're seeing security robots patrolling on the streets and whatever. So then I got this inspiration. I told to Daniel, like, I really want to make a song about some kind of like a robot invasion. And we kept talking about it for a long time. And obviously, in the end, it didn't work out. But I really wanted to make the song, and that's when I contacted you. And I sold you the idea. And I don't think that I even got to finish like a full sentence explaining the situation, and you already said like, I'm in.
Yeah. I'm always down when I have time. I'm always down for collaborations with people. It's fun. It's fun to step outside of my comfort zone is Koffin Cats. So it's fun to step outside of that sometimes and work with other people. But yeah, I like this song. I have a good feeling about this song. And the reason is that the songs that usually work for my band are the ones that fell out of us. The words just wrote themselves almost. We didn't have to work on it.
Yep.
Anytime we have a song that we have to spend too much time on, we just scrap it because it's forced. And so you gave me a theme and you said, go for it. And I first listened to I had just the music, and I listened to it and I developed the melody. I always write the music first, and then I do doo-dah-dahs over the top of it with demos.
Yep.
and then I fill in the blanks with words, and here we are. So
Yep. And this actually ties in to the shit story somehow, because when we started making the song at some point, I think I asked from you like, do you remember this event that happened on your show here in Finland? And then you told me like, yeah, I remember there was shit everywhere. And then I said like, oh, by the way, it was me and my friend you can blame. And then you realize like, oh, okay, yeah, that's right. And then I remember telling you something like, I hope this doesn't affect our business relationship. Well, I guess it didn't, at least in a negative way. But yeah, I'm also really happy about the song, and I also remember the creation of the song. I explained to you that I would like to have it like maybe the title would be something like an invasion of the robots or something, and I left all the rest to you. And I only had like a couple of riffs, like the chorus and the verse riff or something like this. I sent them to you, and I think you, in a couple of days, you sent me the kind of like a finished lyrics. I mean, like a demo vocals and everything. And I was asking from you, like, how is it like a possible? Because I only sent you a couple of riffs. Like, how is it possible that you already have the finished vocals and everything? And you said, like, trust me, when you hear them, it'll all like make sense. And then I started listening to the vocals, and immediately I knew exactly in what order things are going to go. Like, it's just click like this immediately. So finally, we are at the point that tomorrow is going to be the big day. The song is going to be Invasion of the Robots is the song title, and it's going to be released on Spotify and all the other streaming services. But also the music video is going to be released tomorrow, and you have seen it.
yeah,
So,
I can confidently say it's the coolest music video I've ever been in. So
so I was just thinking of asking you, like, you've seen the video, not the final version. I actually added just a little bit, few nice things in there, but obviously we also played the song live once. But I was about to ask you that you've seen the video, so what can you tell to maybe fans of Koffin Cats watching, or fans of Della Rocca, like what to expect from the video?
if you're a fan of dystopian future settings and that Blade Runner type look, and a future that's not worth looking forward to, this video captures it. So.
Sold.
That just came off the top of my head. So
Yeah, but yeah, I've been working with the music video. Like, we had our first Della Rocca, like a debut show with Thomas and Titch on Halloween here in Finland, and I didn't get a second of rest after that because we had to start filming the music video right after. And only now, today, I sent the final cut to Bad Billy Records so that he can put the video on his channel on YouTube. And we uploaded it today, and it's scheduled for tomorrow. It's gonna be there like a finish time, I think 11. Yeah, tomorrow 11. So I just wanted to remember it by, I can say to Finnish people, like, you can see the video starting from the lunchtime tomorrow. So
it's like I said, it's a really really cool video, and you put a lot of heart and a lot of work into it, and you can see that. Same thing with this song. And I was thinking we should also give a shout out to Ryan, who mixed it, and he did an awesome job of mixing it and everything.
yes, absolutely. Ryan is here with us, like on the chat.
Oh, nice. Hi, Ryan.
And I would like to also thank Ryan for his endless patience with me, because as you probably noticed, Vic, like I'm
you know what you want.
yes, I know what I want, and I'm how do you say it in English? Well, I like these kind of like details, and I'm really precise on what needs to be where. And even if I have like an album artwork done or something like this, I'll zoom in and see like, wait, there's one pixel over there like this and this and this. Well, of course, we have to be
Yeah.
realistic, but you know what I mean.
Oh, I know. Why? I mean, behind me in this computer is the new Coffin Cat album that I keep remixing because I keep dicking around with it because I keep going, oh, well, what about this? What about this? What about this? You know, it's having a studio in your basement is awesome when you're doing work for other people, but when you're doing it for yourself, it's hard to wrap your projects up.
Yeah, I understand. And that's exactly the reason why I wanted to set up the release date for this music video before I even started editing the video, because
Uh,
I knew that it's gonna be an endless well of things that I would like to be in there. So I needed to be realistic. I needed to put like some kind of deadline, and I'm going to make it better like until the last second, and I did. And today was the day when I just had to say like, okay, I'm stopping now. This is it.
yep.
So,
I remember you
but
saying I remember you saying you were probably going to work on it up to the last second, and I figured you did.
yep. But that's how it works. But I can actually give a good reason on how I always go for the details. And the way I think is that when you actually put your, well, like you told, that you said that it looks like from the video that I put my heart in it. So that's what I usually do. Like if I actually decide to do something, I give it like a 150%. I give it my all and more. And I think that when you are actually doing something like this, you are releasing a song, you are releasing a video, you only get that one chance of putting it out there. And if you are making the effort to release something, why wouldn't you want it to be perfect in a
Yeah,
way, you know?
especially now with the internet. Once it's out, it's out. There's no pulling back copies or anything like that. Like,
Yeah, or something like changing your mind in 1 week and taking it out and mixing stuff and putting it again in there and saying like, oh, by the way, I deleted the old one. No, that's not gonna work.
so do you have a set release date yet for the album?
I wish I did. there's well, Ryan knows this. So we've mixed and mastered 8 songs plus one bonus, which I'm not supposed to talk about. But basically, 8 songs we mixed and mastered, and 4 songs are in the state that I just need to finish just a few vocals here and there, a few guitars here and there, and then just send it to Ryan, and then we're gonna work on the song for the next few weeks, and then it's the next song and the next song until we're finished. But I do hope that it will be next year. I mean, like, even if, like, and Zhivko, Mr. Bad Billy uh, can like agree on this 100%. But even if you would like have the songs ready today and deliver them, like the album artwork and the songs, it could be like worst case scenario, like 5 months to a year to get it from the vinyl factory.
I can tell
So,
you, I can tell you we just pressed for the first time our Inhumane record,
yep.
and that was a 2 month turnaround right now with vinyl with Pirates Press. So it's when all that pandemic stuff was going on, yeah, you were looking at 8 months to even a year out on vinyl pressing, but everything seems to have gotten back to normal. So, I mean,
Yeah,
there's no guarantee, but
yeah. I remember it was way worse, like during the COVID stuff and this, like the worst time of COVID. It was really bad. Like I think with the last Graveyard Bashers album, I really don't remember, but it was a really long process, like maybe 1.5 years or something to get the vinyl out.
geez.
So what about let's talk just a moment about Coffin Cats. Like you haven't put out any new music videos in a really really long time. So what's up with that?
It's well, I mean, a lot of the times it was we're just always out on the road and we would collect footage to go into music videos, but by the time we got home, everybody had to get back to work, real life took over, and we can get together we can get together to tour, but it's hard to get
Yeah,
together to do anything other than that yeah.
yeah.
It's hard for
So
us. But it's on the other hand too is that a lot of times we just didn't have the budget to do a proper video, and we're uh we're changing that up for with this new release when we actually have a date, which it's looking like it's going to be in the early springtime.
okay.
We do have two songs already that we're going to be that we have videos lined up for and everything. So it's been a long time since our since we've done a video, and we've only done officially two videos. So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one, I hope, that would like to see a new Coffin Cats video.
yeah, I think the hardest thing for us is just figuring out what the hell we want to do. Everybody else has done all the cool stuff already. So
I think it doesn't really matter. Like I usually try not to think about what other people have done and just try to see what kind of stuff I could do. Like even when you try, I mean, like if you have some kind of idea, and even if it's like a song or is it a video or something like this, I always like to say that you have like a different people doing stuff and it goes through your filter. So let's say, for example, you would decide to do a song and then at some point you realize that this is a really good song, but it sounds exactly like what would be a good example, like Misfits. Like we would release this song, but it sounds too much like Misfits. So it doesn't matter because it still goes through the Coffin Cats filter, and everybody has their own thing, their own sound, and in the end, it would still sound like Coffin Cats.
right,
Do you know what I mean? So the
yeah,
same applies with videos. Like even if you tried, you couldn't like do a direct copy of somebody else.
yeah, yeah. It's it's more so just figuring out how to be creative and not bore everybody. But I think I got a couple ideas, so I think it's going to work out. But yes, we do plan on actually doing music videos for real this time. So we'll
That's
see.
good. Looking forward to it. Okay, so what about, do you want to tell something about your plans regarding shows for the next year?
Yeah, we're currently in our tour season. We're home for the holidays right now. We just got back. We did a loop down to Texas and back to Detroit. It
Yeah,
was a lot of fun. It was really cool to see a lot of old friends and see a lot of new faces out there. It's live music seems to be coming back and coming back strong.
yeah,
It's really cool to see because that helps keep bands like us out on the road.
yeah.
Um,
Ossi is
and
asking, are Coffin Cats coming to Pineda next year?
no, nope,
Okay.
not next year. Maybe the year after. We'll see. We're always down. So
Yeah, I was there. I was there in 2019. You were playing there.
mm,
So
Sounds about right.
yeah, you have nothing else to say. Like, yep.
I think
But
I
yeah.
got my. Oh, there we go. There's my scarf from the last time I was there.
Oh
Uh,
yeah. Like,
yeah.
yeah, I can see it. So actually, I wanted to say something also about there's like a bunch of confirmed shows for De La Rocca already next year. Like obviously the songs I've been making on the album side, it's different people like Marv playing bass for most of the songs. I think Marv was here on the chat. Say hi if you are still here. I don't know,
What's up,
but
Marv?
on the album, Marv played most of the bass, and there was also some guests doing some bass, like Cox from Six Six Sinners recorded bass for one song, and also yeah, Marv's here. So also I had a different drummer for the album version of songs, and also right now I have a live band with different folks playing. Maybe for some people it's a bit confusing, like wait, who's playing what, since when? But yeah, I just wanted to have a live band here in Finland, so it's much easier to do gigs, and we've got some really interesting shows already confirmed for the next year, including at least one like a really big festival, but I guess I'm not supposed to talk about that yet. But it's really really nice to get back into playing live, and well, we've already talked about with you, Vic, that whenever we get the chance, obviously we are going to share the stage and play Invasion of the Robots live
Yeah.
together somewhere.
And that's what's cool about what you have going on is that when you are out on the road and you're in different cities, it's, quite possible that you're going to have be in the same city as one of the musicians that you had on the album, and then they get to come out and, changes up the show a little bit. It's cool. Um,
Yeah, there's many choices. Like obviously you are on the album, and whenever we have the chance, we can do the song together. There's
we
Mr.
we
Peter
might we,
Sandor.
we might have a chance in November. We might have a chance. We'll see. We
Let's
are
try.
coming back. We're coming back to Europe in November of next year.
Yeah. Also, Jere is here in the chat. He's my live drummer. Hey, Jere. And but yeah, there's like other people I didn't mention right now. Mr. Peter Sandorf is
Oh,
in one of the songs called
Pete is awesome.
Rattlesnake, and I think we are going to do something together with Peter the coming year. But also that one I cannot talk about. And what else? The guys from Six Sixteeners, um, Vlad and Cox. Also, if we happen to be at the same festival at some point, we can do something together with them. And obviously, Thomas, we've shared the stage already, and it was fucking cool. We did two songs from Godless Wicked Creeps. We played We Are Rockers and You Better Run together, and man, that was awesome. That was like unreal.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So, yeah, I don't have any more topics to talk about. Like, I have no idea how much time is right now. How long have we been talking here? If anybody in the chat has any interesting questions or topics, I guess we can just stay for a while.
Yeah,
If not,
absolutely.
okay. So somebody in the chat, if you have anything to say, now is a really good time.
I'm afraid to touch anything or scroll anything, so I can't really see any of the questions or anything.
Oh yeah, Ossi is saying like really cool collaboration with Sandorf. Yeah, the
Yeah.
song we did is like a really kind of like a hola ghostish. That song was one of the album highlights for me. Which song? Do you mean Rattlesnake, Marv? Oh, hello, Slava and Nukka. Oh yeah, Mr. Bad Billy is asking where the music video is gonna be. Okay, I mentioned it before, but once again, a good thing to mention is that the music video is going to be tomorrow on Bad Billy Records YouTube channel. And obviously tomorrow we're gonna start posting the link everywhere, like it's out, so don't worry, you will find it.
I'll be sharing from our end as well.
Yep. So so anyways, this whole thing, doing this kind of live, maybe we didn't come so prepared. We didn't have any talking points listed.
Nah,
Like,
that's what makes this
yeah,
fun. Nobody
yeah,
wants to see anything
absolutely.
scripted. This is totally unscripted.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Cheers to Hungary.
So
But
I
yeah,
I seen a question there. It was how do you approach writing a song from scratch? So now
who's
I'm
that?
interviewing you now. How do you approach
Oh,
writing a song from scratch?
that's actually a really good question. Well, usually, this is actually a really interesting question. Do you want the short answer or the long answer?
Let's go with the short answer.
There isn't one.
I know.
Okay, I'll try. I'll try. So usually when there's like two types of songwriters, I see that there's like a people who write from their own life, like really personal stuff. And then there's people like me who try to escape from reality, if you know what I mean. Like writing like from something totally else. Like, I don't know if people know, but now I can tell you I'm a huge nerd. I've been watching Star Trek since I was a kid. All kinds of sci-fi, X-Files, Babylon 5. It's all like I'm like a walking Wikipedia page about those things. So anyways, like whenever I have the time, I play video games like Xbox, PS5. I watch movies, and I just try to escape from the reality. So obviously that comes also in question when I'm writing songs. Like, I try to go as far from the reality as possible. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But obviously, a lot of the lyrics I write are somehow inspired by, let's say, horror movies or sci-fi or whatever. And I can give you like a one good example. One of the songs coming to the album, we are rehearsing it right now, is called Night Shift. And Night Shift idea came to my head from the kind of like a cliche that when you have a horror movie and you have like a museum or a hospital or whatever, and you have this kind of like guard in there, like doing a night shift. So the kind of like a cliche is that the guy is going to die if he's on the first day on the job, or he's one night from retiring, right? So immediately, if they tell you that this policeman or this guard is going like it's the first day on the job or the last day on the job, you know he's going to die. So I wanted to write a song from this guy's perspective, and this like night guard is in this old hospital building. He's doing his last night shift before retirement, and basically, well, you probably guessed it, he's never going home. But these are the kind of stuff that I think about, like what would be an interesting, like a cliche, maybe this hasn't been tackled enough in songwriting, and or maybe it has, but I always have this kind of like a full story, whole world of everything what happens in my head, but I'm just going to like take a look at one particular point of that world, what's happening, and I'm going to write the song about that. And nobody who is listening to the song will ever know what the whole world behind it is, but it's more interesting to go into detail. Once again, it's about the details. And most of my songs come like this. I imagine a whole world, a whole setup, and then I just take one thing and I dive into that.
Oh yeah, you make the well deep so that you can pull your lyrics from it very easily.
Yes, absolutely. So that's how I write basically from scratch. So now I'm asking the same from you.
Uh, okay. It all starts with a bass line. Maybe we're doing a sound check and we're just dicking around, and that's how a good portion of the songs that are on this new album started, was just us during sound checks, just making stuff, and then I would say, "Hey, Tommy, remember that," and he'd
Yep.
take a video of the guitar part, or I'd take a video of the bass part, and then when I'm getting into writing mode, I'll go and pull from those little snippets that we did and go, oh, okay, cool,
Yep.
cool, cool. So I have that. So I use those. I build the structure, build the song. I'll say, hey, Tommy, uh, let's do, throw me a solo for this part, and we need to figure out
Yep.
something for this part, and we'll bounce ideas back and forth. Or sometimes it'll just be at practice, and we'll be like, hey, we should not play the same songs over and over and over. Let's work on
Yeah.
some new stuff. And again, like I said, if it's something that just falls out of us, we'll throw the a recorder down, grab the song. I'll go blah 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 on the microphone just to get some
Yep.
sort of idea, and then I'll go back and write it. Uh,
Okay, so for you, the lyrics come later. Like it's
yeah,
everything else first. Okay, sure.
yeah. So I try to make the music as cool as possible, and then I just jam
Yep.
the lyrics in there. I just find a melody and make it work. And uh, lyrically, I can say there's stuff that we don't touch on, which is politics. Stay the hell out of
Yeah.
that. I don't believe in dividing your audience with your politics. I mean, not that I believe in anything crazy, but it's still it's
You never
it's
know.
for-
You never know.
it's for me. It's not for everybody else.
Yep.
Uh, but again, we didn't want the band to have any representation of politics or anything like that. We
Yeah.
wanted the band to have a representation of come to the show, forget all the bullshit in life, come to the show, have a good time, or put the album on and just space out and have a good time. Just
Yep.
that's what I hope for in the music that we create, is that it brings people together and helps people just, you know, chill
Yeah.
out or fire up.
But talking about this politics or no politics thing, like that's what we share. Like I told you, I try to escape as far from reality as possible with these lyrics and the songs. So
Absolutely, absolutely.
yeah. Okay. So I had something in my mind, but now I went blank. maybe maybe it was nothing important. But yeah. Anyways, we obviously have like just a little bit different kind of approach to writing songs. But also sometimes I have this kind of things that I figure out a really cool melody, and then it reminds me of something, and that's when I base the lyrics like on the kind of thing that, oh, this sound is a little bit spooky, like maybe a ghost spooky, so maybe I could write some ghost lyrics about this one, or just an example. So sometimes the melody comes first, but usually with the lyrics, it's usually this kind of funny things, like it can be even one word, like some one word or one sentence, and I think that that sounds kind of cool, like maybe I could work that to be a song or something like this.
Oh yeah, I mean the most random things, the most random phrase or melody that words fit into can become the launching pad. And and a lot of times I'll work on grabbing the hook first and
Yep.
trying to figure out how to base things around the hook, and then I'll write the verse and be like, oh wait, well now the verse is better than the hook. Shit. So then go back
Yep.
and forth. But that's where I get into the whole thing of if I have to spend too much time on it, I'm just put it away. I'm thinking way too hard about it, and we'll come back to it later and see if it writes itself then.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I see we still have a lot of people there, but I'm totally running out of ideas on what to talk about. Um, maybe this is a good time to call it quits. Um, I've had a very fantastic time talking with you, Vic, and also have all the people here saying hi. Uh, sorry, we didn't have time to like go through every bit of comment there and everybody saying hi, but we really appreciate you people being here, listening us just rant about all the random stuff. Oh, yeah. And hopefully we can do this kind of live chat sometimes again because
Well,
this
now
is
that
just
now
fun.
that now that I know how to do it, yeah, maybe I should do some off the Coffin Cat page.
I
It'll
think
just
you
be
should,
me
yeah.
going, "Hey, I'm live. How's it going?"
Ryan says like, let me in, I'll interview you. Maybe next time, Ryan, okay? I'm getting just a little bit hungry right now. It's been a really busy day. But yeah, the whole point here was that every time I've released a music video, I like to do something. This is just me. Like I want to entertain people and I want to figure out all this kind of crazy shit. So the first time, we released the music video with Thomas from Out of This World. We did also this kind of live chat, and we had some like a prizes. We actually pulled out like names from a Koffin Cat's beanie. I've shown you the beanie. So we just pulled out some names from the beanie, like to get some prizes. And the next time on the summer, when we released Beer, Blood, and Rock and Roll, we actually organized a kind of like an early premiere of the music video in a pub where Titch used to work here in Tampere. And now we're doing this kind of like Instagram live again, and who knows what's it's gonna be next time when there's a music video released. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, before we wrap up, I just want to say you did an awesome job. You did an awesome job with the song. Ryan did a great song with the mix. You did an awesome job with the video. Um, yeah, I'm stoked to be a part of it, and I'm excited for everyone to check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. So once again, tomorrow the music video is going to be on the Bad Billy Records YouTube channel, starting from lunchtime here in Finland. And basically that means that in the US, whenever people wake up and have the time, they will already be able to see the music video. And the song will be at around the same time in Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, YouTube Music, everywhere. So basically, I didn't want to set the release date for, let's say, tomorrow evening or whatever. I was just thinking that people are fairly busy on Fridays. So whenever during the Friday they have the time, they can just go and access it immediately, you know. So I believe I say this for the both of us, like both Vic and me, like we really hope that you will enjoy the song, you will add it to your playlists and share the video and tell it to your friends. So
Yeah,
and let us
and
know what you think about it. Yeah.
Absolutely, and this is awesome. Thank you everyone who joined the live stream. You know, this is much cooler, you guys all being here, than him and I just hanging out here talking to each other. So
Yeah, but we would
awesome.
do it anyway. You know,
I know.
we've done it and we're gonna do
We
it
our
again.
our 2 hour phone calls, yeah.
Oh yeah. But hey, right now let's wrap it up. Thank you to everybody. Thank you,
Thank you
Vic,
guys.
for doing this with me.
Thank
And
you, Panu.
yep. And have a good weekend. Have a great holidays. And catch you later.
Bye everyone.
Bye.